Hey, how's it going? This video I've been meaning to do for literally 3 or 4 weeks, and it's basically to say thank you to a man named Tim Leong, and partly to try and spread the word of this comics Foundry. This is issue 2, I haven't got issue 1, but I think issue 3 is coming out in a couple of weeks, so I probably shouldn't have left it this late. Or perhaps it's a good thing I've left it this late, because now some people might see this and think maybe I'll get that next time. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find this particular issue still in your local comic shop. I got it the day it came out, specifically because Matt Fraction is on the front cover, and I am possibly the world's biggest Matt Fraction fan. I read Immortal Iron Fist, which is brilliant, Punisher War Journal, which is really good. Some people think it's tailed off a bit now, but he's working with Howard Chaykin, so it's like, how can you go wrong, really? This particular issue, Small Weight for a Tall Man, is just possibly my favourite comic book, actually probably my favourite single issue comic book of the past 5 years. And the first 3 issues of Punisher War Journal, tying into the Civil War, were just brilliant. Matt Fraction's cultural references is just, faultless. There's a lot of people that try and throw that in on, as they go along, and a lot of the time it doesn't work, feels a bit forced. He's just really good with it, he knows what he's talking about, and it's not trying to tie things together with the real world, it's just intelligent commentary on, pop culture. But this is the real reason that Matt Fraction is amazing, and this is Casanova Quinn. And if you don't pick up Casanova regularly, do, because it's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, I could go on about Matt Fraction for literally hours. I'm not going to. But don't know how many people read Casanova and have picked this up. See here? Undercover. That is a key reference. That's like doing a Matt Fraction on Matt Fraction. Because there's a couple of issues, actually I think it's just one issue, where Zephyr Quinn's wearing a very similar t-shirt. He's just very smart on either Matt Fraction or Comic Foundry's part. Anyway, I can't stand comic magazines. Basically because, over here in Ireland anyway, the only one I would buy is Comics Journal, which would cost me about €15, which is probably about $15 or something, which I just can't possibly afford, especially being a poor student. And Wizard Magazine I could afford, but it's just a piece of shit, and I hate it. And every time I seem to see a copy, it's either got, Iron Man the movie, Dark Knight the movie on the front, or it's got the countdown of the 50 greatest characters in whatever universe, And it just seems like they don't have any new ideas, and I don't like it, really don't. This, on the other hand, is somewhere between, as weird as it sounds, like a comics FHM. It's like somewhere between Wizard and a lifestyle magazine, and it's just phenomenal. It's interesting. It's got the big names in it. It's got an interview with a little quick, teaser interview with Brian Michael Bendis and Grant Morrison about Final Crisis and Secret Invasion, and it's just absolutely brilliant. There's little bits like this, like the new artists coming out and their work, and this particular piece, Water Baby, I think it's called. I want to buy it, and it's supposed to be. I think it's part of the Minx. Yeah, it's part of the Minx label on DC, so it's intended for girls, but it's just so well written about and sounds so cool that I can't afford not to get it. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, but this is a really beaten up magazine because I've just had it on my bedside for weeks. I'm just constantly flicking through it, and it's absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah, back to my point. Over here, in dollars this is $5.98. I got this for €5.50. Usually over here, as I've said before, a $2.99 comic is €4.25 euros. So we're actually paying about double, actually over double. This, I can't argue with this. It's brilliant. It's in colour now. I heard the first issue wasn't. It was black and white, and this is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and told me a really cool place to get some t-shirts for ptdesigns.com. So I cannot appreciate and give my gratitude to Tim Leong and anyone else who worked on this. And I can't say how happy I am there's a magazine like this, and I will be buying a copy every single month. Sorry, every single 4 months, 3 months it comes out. And comics magazines should be like this, because comics magazines in England are absolutely atrocious. And I just said the word atrocious, which makes me sound like Captain Hook or something. Anyway, yeah, Matt Fraction, reason I bought this, still my favourite writer at the moment, and you're going to go on to do big things, and everyone's going to say, oh yeah, Matt Fraction, what a brilliant writer. I was one of the first there, right? And, but most of all, Tim Leong and your Comics Foundry crew, awesome. Well done. Keep up good work, and thanks.